family. This is our first flag ceremony since the passing of our beloved Mr. Manley. Before we begin our presentations, we would like to offer a moment of silence in remembrance of our beloved colleague, teacher, and friend. Thank you. And with that, we would like to begin with our second grade presenting flag ceremony.
Welcome to the second grade flag ceremony. We will now raise the flags. We will now say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will now sing God Bless America, followed by the Seacrest song. God bless America, land that
second grade. Now we'd like to highlight some of our faculty members with the Teacher Spotlight.
Good morning, Seacrest. My name is Naomi Walden, and I'm the library assistant here at Seacrest. And I get to happily help each of your students find books from grades preschool all the way through 12th grade. And I'm excited to be a part of the Seacrest family for the last 3.5 years now. And I've been a Seacrest parent here for 12. So I look forward to seeing each and every one of your beautiful faces at any given time. I still have a couple of years left here, and I hope to see everybody and share the books with everybody beautifully. Also, considering we have books, I also want to shamelessly plug our book fair, March 8th through the 12th. I hope to see everybody there. Have a wonderful day.
Good morning. My name is Mrs. Pruitt. I have been a Seacrest parent for 4 years now. My oldest son is now in first grade. I have a son in pre-K, and my daughter is now in the One Fish room. I am so thankful to have officially joined the Seacrest family this year, my first year working here, with the amazing Mrs. Dalton in preschool. And I hope to be able to have many more years with her. I love being a part of this family. I love being here as a parent, and I'm loving being here as a teacher and being able to work with all the students. Have a great day.
As we prepare to celebrate Black History Month in February, second grade has been reading about people of color who have left their mark on the world. We would like to share with you what we have learned and hope that this inspires you to do some reading on your own and learn about many of the important events and accomplishments of people of color.
Jackie Robinson. He made his Major League Baseball debut on April 15, 1947 at Ebbets Field in Brooklyn, New York. He became the first African American baseball player in Major League history. Jackie Robinson was always seen as a large figure in the civil rights movement in the 1960s. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said Robinson was a legend and symbol in his own time who challenged the dark skies of intolerance and frustration. President Ronald Reagan awarded Jackie Robinson with the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Rosa Parks. Black Americans had specific seats in the back of all buses and were required to give up their seats if the bus was full when a wait person needed a seat. Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat, and she was arrested and put in jail. This arrest started the official launch for the Montgomery bus boycott and the civil rights movement across the nation. Rosa Parks died at the age of 92 and was the first woman to lie in honor at the U.S. Capitol. Barack Obama was elected the first African American president of the United States in 2009. In 2009, Barack Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize for extraordinary efforts to strengthen international diplomacy and cooperation between people. Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman was a brave woman who put her own life on the line to help other slaves reach freedom in the North. She made 19 trips to the South and rescued more than 300 people. She was also a scout and a spy for the Union during the Civil War.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a former professional American basketball player, Olympic athlete, and business person, and actor. Considered one of the best basketball players, he dominated the sport from the mid-1980s to the late 1990s.
Jordan led the Chicago Bulls to 6 National Basketball Association championships and earned the NBA's Most Valuable Player award 5 times with 5 regular season MVPs and 3 All-Star MVPs. Jordan became the most decorated player in the NBA. Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. never expected to be a leader. All he wanted was for black people like him to be treated fairly in America. His small peaceful protest soon became a revolution to change our history. He led the way to end segregation, ensured equal rights for people of color. Nelson Mandela was determined as a young boy to change the policies of South Africa for people of color. His whole life he spoke against the law and vowed to fight hard in order to make his country a place that belonged to all South Africans. After spending 27.5 years in prison, he became president of this country by believing in equality for people of all colors. Booker T. Washington. Born into slavery, Booker T. Washington could only dream of learning to read and write. When he finally had the chance to go to school, he walked 500 miles to Hampstead Institute. He went on to found one of the most prestigious schools in the country, the Tuskegee Institute in Alabama. Kamala Harris. In 2017, Kamala Harris became the second Black woman and the first South Asian American to be sworn in as a senator. On January 20th, 2021, Kamala Harris was sworn in as the first woman, the first Black person, and the first Asian American person elected Vice President of the United States. Her mom left her with a motto that she lives by. You may be the first, but make sure you're not the last.
This quote from Martin Luther King Jr. resonated with me of what we strive for with the Seacrest core values. I have a dream that my 4 children will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Black History Month begins on Monday. 2nd grade will continue to learn more about people of color and recognize the contributions that they have made in our country and the world. Thank you, 2nd grade. You did an amazing.
Second grade, I am so proud of your public speaking ability as well as the ability to research all of these wonderful people of color. We now have a special update and announcement from our athletic department. Mendoza and our science department. Coach?
Good morning, everybody. I'm Coach Carruth, and I'd like to future athletes. So someday we'll be talking about you guys and girls. Tonight, the middle school boys basketball team plays a big game at Southwest Florida Christian. It's their final regular season game, and if they win this game, they're the #1 seed in the playoffs, and they'll be playing home next Tuesday. Plays their final season. I want to congratulate the girls on behalf of the athletic department and the school for a fantastic season. Their current record is 12-5. So great job, girls, on a fine season, and we look forward to lots of future great seasons. The boys basketball team has a big game tonight at Gateway Charter. A win tonight will help us get a home game in the district playoffs, so that's exciting. And the big news of today's sports is the boys soccer team plays their senior night final home game after school against Mason Classical Academy, so that we hope people will go out and support our boys soccer team. I know I saw some of the moms of the senior players with their fat heads, and it's going to be an exciting game. There'll be food out there, so come out and join us at the game. Next week in district soccer action, the girls play at CSN, girls soccer at CSN, 6 o'clock on Monday, and the boys play their district game at Donahue Academy, 7:30 on Monday. Spring sports has also gotten started off, so lots going on in athletics, and we'd like to thank everybody for the support and hard work. Have a good day.
Hi everybody, I'm Mr. Mendoza. I'm a middle school science teacher, 6th and 7th grade. I also work with the lower school here at Seacrest, and I have a couple of pretty awesome events to be able to announce. First, if you guys have been watching Flag Ceremony for the past couple months, and as you are today, you may have noticed behind our podium we've had 2 really awesome tower gardens. Those are working in accordance with other ones over by the upper school, and you've noticed that through the past few weeks, they've gotten really, really big. Okay, which means that it's pretty much time for us to be able to harvest them. So we are going to be doing our first official harvest. Middle school and upper school kids are going to be helping us harvest, and we're going to be putting the produce out in the upper school common room and the teacher lounge. That's the opener, the amuse-bouche. But our main event that we're going to be having is next Saturday, we have Science Saturday. Now this is an interesting looking podium that I have, but it's also going to be part of our main event at Science Saturday, or one of our main events. Once again, it is next Saturday, February 6th, from 10:30 to 1:30 p.m. over under the big green awning by the high school. We are taking health and safety very seriously. We're going to have masks, we're going to have sanitizing wipes and hand sanitizer stations all around. We have a lot of really awesome vendors that our students work with throughout the entirety of the school year, including the Shy Wolf Sanctuary, a favorite of everybody, the Panther Wildlife Refuge, Big Cypress National Parks, Echo National Parks, or Echo Farms, Calusa Nature Center, Collier County, Defenders of Wildlife, and Florida Gulf Coast University. We are also going to have t-shirts for sale. We have order forms that are going out to all of the lower school teachers who could be placing around. We have a lot of t-shirts, but if you want the right size, you're going to have to get your order forms in early. Okay? This is one of my favorite events every year. It's an incredibly awesome event. I'm super excited, but mostly I'm excited because our students have an opportunity to display all of the awesome things that they're working on here. We really get to center the projects and the events that the students are doing. But to get everybody ready, I'm going to show you guys a few things. Now, this drum is, once again, not just a ridiculous looking podium, but it is something that we are going to be crushing. Okay, we are going to be crushing this using atmospheric pressure near the end of Science Saturday. So that's one of the coolest events every year. Make sure you stick around for the end. Now, but I want to show you guys a little bit something today. Okay, it's a little bit cold. Right here I just have a bucket of soapy water. Okay, nothing too special about it. What I am going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of accelerant, a little bit of fuel in terms of this butane, and we're going to make some really cool bubbles. Thank you. So all we're doing is adding bubbles. We put a little bit of soap and water in there to allow it to trap the butane. Now this would be probably a pretty good time for you to back up.
Stepping back.
Now it is a little bit warm out here. So I mean a little bit cool down here, so I want to warm myself up. So I'm going to grab a few of these bubbles. Woo! That is so much better, guys. that's just one of the pretty cool things that we're going to be able to show you, have a little bit of demonstrations, and just I want it to be a little warmer, so. Whew. Okay, feel that heat. So guys, make sure you guys come out to Science Saturday, next Saturday, 10:30 to 1:30. A lot of awesome events and student-driven projects. So thank you guys so much. See you next week.